Hi Dragons, to go along with our biography theme, I'm going to teach you how to do the art project from your packet from artist Vincent van Gogh. This is his self-portrait. Here's one of his famous paintings called Starry, Starry Night. And there's his sunflower painting. So we're going to do sunflowers too. Bear with me because I have to hold my camera and do the art because Sister Gare is still learning how to do it better. The tools you'll need is a white piece of paper. I've done actually a half a sheet because a large sheet would be a lot to try to accomplish. It's up to you, but our goal is going to be to have no white showing. So the bigger the paper, the more you're going to have to color. The materials you will need is a pencil, and then you will need either crayons or colored pencils. I'm going to use colored pencils. You're going to need a black, a yellow, a brown, a orange, mine looks red, but it's orange, a green, and a gray. If you don't have gray, it's not necessary. You can use your black as well, okay? So we're going to make 3 circles to start. We're going to make 3 different size circles. These will be the center of your sunflower. You're going to want to make your first circle the larger one, and it's going to come or go like it's going off the page. So if you look here, it will end up not being a complete circle. And I'm doing it a little bit close to the top of the page. And keep in mind, I'm having to do this with one hand and hold a camera. So it's gonna be a little wobbly, I apologize. And I might make some messes and have to erase. So there's my large, and if I go from the top over, my medium would start more down here. And it's just gonna be slightly smaller than that big one. So it's not starting at the top of this one, it's a couple inches down. Okay, and it again is going off the page. It's gonna be like the sunflowers are peeking into, almost like we're taking a picture. And then your bottom flower will be smaller and it will be whole circle. These will be the center of your sunflower. Now we'll do the petals, and because it's going off the page, we want it to look like it's peeking into the frame. So I'm going to do just half a petal going off the page. Then I will do my petals going all the way around, almost like leaves. They're the shape of, similar to when we draw leaves. Okay, I'm starting from the base of one. This one ended here, so I'm starting right next to it. Wide base coming up to almost a triangle shape at the top. Going all the way around. Okay. Some are bigger than others, that's okay. And then I'm gonna have this last one be half of a petal and going off the page. Then I'm gonna add some small ones between, kind of peeking around those bigger petals. Okay, do the same for the medium size circle. It could almost touch the other petals. This one's gonna look like it's going behind this petal because I ran out of room. That's okay. And that one will go off the page. Sorry, my filming is not very good. And for the small one, we'll have it go all the way around. Now, something I did not do on the medium one was have those petals that peek in the back. So I'll go back and do those. Okay. I'm going fairly quickly, so feel free to pause whenever you need to. There's my 3 sunflowers without color. Now I'm gonna give the small one a stem that's gonna go all the way down to the bottom of my page. I'm gonna give the large one a stem, and this one will look like it's coming out from behind the flower all the way down to the bottom of the page. And then for the leaves, I want my leaves to look like my sunflowers in reality are very big. They continue, they're tall plants. So what we're doing is that snapshot. So we're only gonna see a peak of the leaf coming up through or from the bottom. So it's almost like it's giving the illusion that it's a lot bigger than it is. The rest of it is all the way down here somewhere, okay? And the other one I'm gonna do from the actual bottom of the page, not from the stem, so that it looks like it connects way down here somewhere at the base of that stem. Okay, and same with the little one, I'll have just a peak of a leaf coming. And then I might do a big one here, signify that it's probably coming from this one, but I'm not gonna do a stem on this one. The stem is off the page. So there's your sketch part of it with just your pencil. I'm gonna trade this out just for time purposes and show you the next steps based on what I've already done. So what you'll wanna do is color in the blue for the background. And what I did for that to make it a little bit easier, you can do the blue. Oh, I forgot to tell you blue. Mine snuck away. You will need a blue as well. You can do blue very last if you prefer. But what I did is I kind of outlined little sections where I wanted or where the blue sky would be. And then I colored that in. And it, for my own brain, it just kind of helped me navigate where my borders were, right? So you can do that through all the sections that should be blue because the blue sky has to peek through behind all those petals. And that's what I did in this one. So you can choose blue first if you want. And then my actual flowers, anything I drew in pencil, I traced really strongly in gray. So this is all gray here. You could also use black and it would be just as beautiful, okay? So you're gonna trace them all. When you're doing colored pencils or crayon for this, you want to be pressing hard. This is the time to press it hard. We want vibrant colors, okay? Let's see, so what happens when you press hard is it's going to imitate that kind of dense look that Van Gogh's paintings always had. So you're going to trace everything that was pencil, just like I did. Then you can color in the green for the leaves and the stems. Again, color hard. No white is showing in those areas, okay? All right, now I'm going to show you, here is the finish of what the sunflower will look like. Black center with brown around, yellow petals with orange on top, okay? That one's the finished one. So if I look over here, I did not finish the center. So I'm gonna show you how to do the center for your other ones. What I did first was a brown just around the edges. Now, my circle here is going off the page. So I'm not gonna trace it, sorry. I'm not going to trace it brown here because what I'm trying to elude is that the sunflower is growing still. I just happened to only take a snapshot of this part of it. So I can't trace here because that's not where the sunflower actually ends. So brown around the edge between the yellow and what will be the black. And then black is the center. And you're gonna color hard. When I did my other flowers, I had a piece of paper or a couple piece of papers under it because I'm getting the grain of my coffee table here. And I don't really want that. So you finish, do it all black like this one. For the petals, you're going to just color them all yellow. Hard again. I'm gonna do just one because I don't want to take up your time by just listening to me. I want you to be able to be really started in your art. I'm having a hard time doing it one-handed anyway, so. So basically, you're going to do hard yellow. I'm gonna switch to this small petal. And then when you have them all yellow, you're gonna put the orange on top. And I just did strokes like this. Fast and not a lot. It's not covering the whole petal. See this petal? See these petals? It's not covering, it's just a light layer on top. So make sure you do all of your petals, all of your black centers, and your brown around the edge of the center, and all your blue, and you'll have a beautiful Van Gogh sunflower. Send me your pictures of your art. I would love to see them.